been #1 for the entire summer on Sci-Fi. Thank you, WWE Universe.
This is a Divas match Zipper Winfall. Introducing first from Scottsdale, Arizona, Brie Bella.
An incredibly emotional couple of months for that young lady, Brie Bella. Of course, the betrayal by her sister, Nikki, at SummerSlam last month. Well, earlier today, our own Renee Young had an opportunity to speak with Brie's sister, Nikki Bella.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nikki Bella.
Hi, Renee.
Hi, Nikki. Nikki, your relationship with your sister Brie is a disaster right now. But on Monday Night Raw, you were in a tag match and you attacked Brie unprovoked. Why did you do that?
You know, Renee, I actually don't know where to begin. There's a lot going on, and I mean, all of our lives, Brie has walked all over me to get what she wants. She's stolen my boyfriends, she turned my family against me, and she called me the worst maid of honor ever. And honestly, that hurt. But that all ends this Sunday at Night of Champions, when I get the Divas title, and when everyone forgets that I have a sister. And my family, and the rest of you, will be kissing my voluptuous derriere.
Well, Byron, I guess we learned there what we've known all along. Nikki is, well, in this for herself.
Well, look, we don't know if everything Nikki has said is true or not, but it's got to come from somewhere.
Her opponent from Northridge, California, Cameron.
Cameron, of course, along with Brie Bella, part of the cast of Total Divas, which can be seen every Sunday, new episodes on E! Hope the makeup's okay.
She looks great.
And Night of Champions is presented by Diet Dew, the only diet with dew in it. Of course, Night of Champions comes your way this Sunday right here, live on the WWE Network. Festivities get underway an hour before Night of Champions, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, for the Night of Champions kickoff show. First time ever, 1 hour long.
I admire a woman who admires her own beauty. Shows confidence.
We learned this past Sunday on Total Divas a lot more about the relationship between Cameron and Naomi, her former Funkadactyl's partner, and one of the reasons they broke up, the fact that Cameron wanted to become a star on her own, become a singles competitor.
There's a lot of similarities here if you look at the roads of Cameron and Nikki Bella. Cameron felt that she was overshadowed by Naomi, and of course, Nikki has felt that Brie has overshadowed her entire life.
Last night on Raw, Naomi defeated Cameron in one-on-one action. Brie Bella was in tag team action on Raw. Brie tagging with AJ Lee against Nikki Bella and the Divas champion Paige. What Renee was alluding to in that interview a little bit earlier is the fact that after Paige took out Brie with the Rampage, Nikki Bella preyed on her injured sister, attacking her in the ring. There's a half grab here on Cameron. What's Cameron going to do is she's dragged back to the center of the ring.
Bad position for Cameron.
Brie Bella, a lot to prove. I believe every time she goes out to the ring trying to block out the situation with her sister.
But think about Nikki. I mean, she's made some valid points. On national television, her own brother came out there and blamed her for the issues between her and her sister.
Oh, maybe he's right. Here's the cover and a kick out. As for Nikki, Byron, Sunday at Night of Champions, Nikki takes on AJ Lee and Paige, the Divas champion, in a triple threat match for the Divas title.
Come on, Cameron, off the ropes. Let's go.
Winning the championship for Nikki means new life. It's a brand new start to a life that, for whatever reason,
cover again and a kick out.
For whatever reason, has had a great deal of turmoil that has involved Brie Bella.
Nikki Bella said in an exclusive interview on WWE.com that when she wins at Night of Champions, she's going to send a message not only to Brie, her sister, but to all the other Divas. And she's going to make herself and Stephanie McMahon proud. Here's the hook of the leg and a kick out.
Well, right now, it seems like Stephanie McMahon's the only one in her corner.
Well, it all dates back to SummerSlam when it was Brie versus Stephanie, and Nikki betrayed her sister, allowing Stephanie to defeat Brie. Because of that, Nikki was awarded a Divas Championship opportunity by Stephanie. And look at Cameron. Is it enough to put Brie away and a kick out?
You say betray, but what if it's just a situation, as Nikki has described, as so much pent-up frustration and hurt and pain, an entire lifetime.
Do you really believe that Nikki's life was all that so terrible?
Like I said, I don't know what's true or false, but it has to come from somewhere. You don't just wake up out of bed one morning and decide that you've got so much disdain for your sibling.
Well, maybe you do. Maybe you make things up when the boss says that she wants you you'll get a title opportunity if you help me out, if you betray your sister. Maybe Nikki just is a selfish individual.
Well,
maybe that's the case.
Maybe we've seen the evidence as we have. What happened when Brie quit? Nikki had to pay for it. Nikki was put in gauntlet matches, put in handicap matches, made to pay for the decisions of her own sister.
And Nikki should have stood up for her sibling, but nonetheless, here's Brie. Getting all fired up, and Cameron's in trouble. You got to wonder what Brie thinks as well, that her sister has this title opportunity Sunday. And what she'll feel like if Nikki actually wins. There's a missile drop kick.
I still think Brie's a little conflicted.
Crawls to the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. So you really think that Brie would be conflicted enough to perhaps have some feelings of pride for her sister if she wins the championship?
Well, we saw a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, Brie left her own match to try to save her sister after she was getting attacked.
Oh, face first. And Cameron could be out of it. Brie Bella picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Brie Bella.
Gotta wonder what Nikki thinks about Brie's victory tonight, and if Nikki Bella will be victorious Sunday, because if she is Byron, she'll become the Divas champion.
And that's the whole key. Right now, Brie mode's looking good, but what's inside the head of Brie Bella? I'm not so sure she's 100%.
Yeah, Brie was rolling. Watch this. Boom! Right to the face of Cameron. And Brie Bella with a missile drop kick here.
Connecting.
And then putting Cameron away. Two total Diva stars going at it here tonight on WWE's main event. Well, coming up next on main